Wait a minute, wait a minute. You bet how much on the Falcons? Dog, you need this toast. Man, great morning, great day, great Umoja, right? So we're going to do our toast this morning as usual. First we're going to start off with the water. Man, so I know y'all saw that game last night, and I seen it up to the halftime. I went to go visit one of my elders. I dropped off my nephew and see my elder, and you know, I was surprised. Well, actually I wasn't, but came home, went to bed. I think when I left it was like 25-0, Atlanta on top, and then we find out the end. Great example of Umoja for those sport fans, right? Remember to jumpstart the body with the water. But every time you wake up, jumpstart that body. Mm-hmm. We already dealt with this one, right? Shaking it up, right? But I'm all at it. I like that challenge. Okay. Calm down just a little bit. Let's do our toast. It's a great. Alright, so here we go. First, we give praise to our ancestors. Not my fault. We're going to start with the creator, of course. The energy is all around us. We want it active in our life. We call on the creator by whatever name we choose to call it creator. We toast. We toast our personal ancestors. Right? And like I said, I stress the fact that personal ancestors, those relatives that you know of that help you become who you are. So we toast those individuals. Right? And then we move to the present moment, which is Umoja. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it right? Toast that Umoja. Last but not least, we toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. With that, we say Ashe in 100 years. Got a lot of stuff to do this morning and a little time to do it. And we're going to discuss. Of course, you know we're going to go do our daily ritual. my coconut oil. Alright, we're going to do an oil letting, but one of the things we're going to try a little bit later on in toasting is I'm going to try to make my own toothpaste using this and some other ingredients. We're going to see how that's going to work. We're going to try that for about a week. This is antibacterial. It helps suck out a lot of the toxins that you have in your body, especially in your mouth, actually through your mouth. So let's get it.
Do you hear that? Is it supposed to sound like this?
Mr. Deity, I think it sounds great. Mr. Deity.
You can take a prize over, they can see the light. You can take a prize over, they can see the light. You can take a prize over, they can see the light. You can make a man feel like a king. You can make a man feel like a king. You can make a man feel like a king. You can take a man and make him feel like a king. You can make a man, you can make a man.
Hear ye, hear ye. We call this board meeting to order. Alright, so we got our points of discussion. Daughter's clothes, son's clothes, my tie. We about to get it. About to get it, y'all. Let me get you together here. Let me get you together. There you go. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna start with the shirts, of course. You know what I'm saying? So today is unity, right? So we're talking about Umoja. Umoja, truth, mental. All is mental. Alright, so I know a lot of y'all watched the Super Bowl last night. Excellent example of unity. You know what I'm saying? Individuals seeming like they was beat, working together, bringing it all the way back. You know what I'm saying? From like a 20, about a 25-point deficit. Was it? I don't know. It was a big deficit. But by the end of the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying, we saw what happened. Now, those of you that don't know about the board, this is the board, this is the gavel, alright? Always make sure the gavel is not too high. You know what I'm saying? So you got to test it on a little piece of material, but you're going to lose clothes like I do. Alright, so now, let's go on and talk about some unity. Right? So, we've been focusing on anchors for the last few days. And not only do we set up anchors as individuals, we have, through our history, set up cultural anchors to bring unity to people. And a lot of these anchors have been destroyed through our captivity, right? These anchors are very important, man. They're the myths and the legends and the whole cultural aspect. And because a lot of this stuff is missing from us, it's hard for us to pull together and build. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go on and start working on recreating, resurrecting these anchors. This is why I do that in Google. One of the reasons I do the Google Cyber Challenge, and for all those that's with me, you can understand where I'm going. You know what I'm saying with this. So I had the opportunity, as I told y'all before, to speak with a young man on Saturday. Oh my God! Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? The ghost. It was actually Umoja. I had an opportunity to speak with the man, a young man, on Saturday. And he was very interested in myths. I was very impressed, right? Because, you know, we started talking and he was able to answer some of my questions. And the piece that I'm trying to bring across right now is that this unity as a group that we are seeking will come through once we start resurrecting or recreating the myths of unity, right? Unity don't necessarily, it don't start in nothing really concrete. It's more of a mental process. It's more of a, you know what I'm saying? Really, all things, of course, you know, since we are on Umoja, all things start off in a mental process. All things start with all is mind. So we, in order for us to move to where we need to be, I honestly believe that we have to change our mindset. We're not battling physical maladies, physical challenges. We're battling mental illness, a mental illness that causes us to act in ways that do not benefit the group. And you know, so it's hard for me to be mad at folk for operating in this thing, because this is all that they know. This is all they have been exposed to, right? So it's our responsibility, those that are woke, those that are supposedly conscious, to start spreading a new mental program. And in order to do that, we got to capture the power of the myths, the stories. See, now let's just get down to it. What is it? It's basically stories, right? And we start that in our families. What is the story of your family? You know what I'm saying? How does the story of your family affect where you are and who you are today, right? And then you have the ability to heighten the positive pieces of that. That's what anchors are, because it's like you got to have an emotional, like Bruce Lee used to say, emotional content, right? Emotional content, right? You got to have that emotion flowing in it. So when you start creating these myths, like when I created when it came through me, it wasn't actually my creation, but the whole myth behind Nyame, right, starts with a dude by the name of G, and that was my first attempt at changing the story, right? Changing the story, right? You have an opportunity with your life, with your family, and eventually with your tribe. Then we could work all the way up to a community level to where we have an opportunity to start changing the stories that we tell ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it'll help us with economics, because we are operating on a story about black folks in economics. We're operating on a story about black folks in politics. We're operating on a story about black folks and social issues. These are all stories that were not created by us, for us, right? And in using unity, in using this Umoja, the power of Umoja, right, we can change these stories. We can develop an emotional attachment to the stories that help build us, rather than creating an emotional and intense connection to the stories that destroy us, right? You know, if you go to your local school, you can see a lot of the stories, a lot of the myths, a lot of the legends acting through our children, right? Because we all are actors, right? And we act the script that we have been given. All I'm saying is, in our unity, we need to start changing the script that our young people follow, changing the script that we, as older people, follow. You know what I'm saying? And how do you do that? How do you do that? First off, you change your personal story. Once you change your story, you start helping others figure out that they could change their story, right? Many of these tragic stories that come from our community, that come with our kids, are actually stories of victory. You made it, right? You survived this long. No matter how long you live, you survived. It's a story of victory. And you could draw on all of the positive aspects of that, right? And I know some of y'all like, my story is horrible, Brother Hatim. You don't know my story, Brother Hatim. I don't know your story. But I know that if you're able to watch this, you have been victorious. And you can stop. You can stop with all the negative attachments and start focusing on some of the positives in that. That will make you a more powerful person. And in making you a more powerful person, it'll make your family unit a more powerful person. And in making your family unit a more powerful unit, right? Unity, that's that Umoja, that unity. The key element in unity is unit, one piece, right? It makes your tribal unity, right? Because now you can change the story of the tribe. Because now y'all, instead of being individuals with a tragic tale, y'all individuals with a tale of victory, a tale of overcoming, right? We have to start really hyping these up, because I mean, all the stories that we got right now are not our stories. They're somebody else's stories. There are other people's stories that's been looking from the outside in, or it's stories that have been brewed in sorrow and suffering, right? And as long as we keep telling these stories, and I know y'all like, oh, you're falling and you can't get up. Right? So, like I said, just like that, that's a victory. The phone survived. It's stone down there, it could have broke. And you know, it could be talking about how it fell and crying about it and always fearing it. But no. Now, you still record. You understand what I'm saying? It's not complicated. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Us getting up out of this situation and moving to the next level and setting it up so our children can knock the home run. You know, putting them in a position where they can hit the home run it should be our goal, right? But like many of us, we're not even trying to set up the next generation, right? Because like I said, we don't think of ourselves as generational people. That's another myth that I'm coming up with. Generational people, right? You know, from my observation, we should be acting like generational people. We know we gotta come back. We know that we coming back in our family line. And we want to make sure that that family line is intact. We want to make sure that that family line is in a better position. We want to make sure that that family line is a place of comfort. You know what I'm saying? So that when we come back to this plane of existence, we're not coming back suffering. We're not coming back struggling. We're coming back powerful. We're coming back being able to change things. All right? Now, this is Brother Tim, and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you for watching the video. I want you to subscribe. Click the bird right there, the fiery bird. And I also have a special video just for you, right there. And for those that want more information about Nyame Journey, go to our site. It should be right about there. Peace.